It's a new day in the workroom. Only 6 of us remain. I still haven't secured a win, and neither has Kronk. I am still doing better than him, but meanwhile, Candace, Saturn, and Lola each have 1 win, and Musa leads with 3. I'm hoping with all my heart that this will be my week.
The queens gather round in the workroom, offering congratulations to Musa for her 3rd win and to Saturn for surviving her 3rd lip sync. They express their gratitude, and Lola inquires if Musa has forgiven her and Saturn. Musa admits she has forgiven Saturn but not Lola. When Lola questions why, Musa explains that Saturn apologized, but Lola did not. Lola laughs, conceding that it's fair, and Candace asks whether Lola will apologize. Lola apologizes with a giggle, but Gwen points out her insincerity. Lola retorts that it was an iconic moment and Musa should take it lightly. Musa, visibly upset, questions how she could disregard her custom-made outfit being ruined moments before the runway. Lola advises her to be less sensitive, noting that she still placed high due to the dress's beauty. Candace compliments the dress, suggesting Musa might have secured a 4th win by now. Lola justifies her actions by what she had Sailor Moon do, leading Saturn to insist Lola use her real name, challenging their friendship. Lola dismisses it as forgetfulness, urging her not to take it seriously, but Saturn ignores her and yells at her. They are then prompted by a producer to prepare for the mini-challenge.
I can't believe that after everything I've done for her, I risked a disqualification for her and she still forgets my name. However, I made it clear to her this time. I would have went in more, but a producer announced it's time for the mini-challenge, and I am prepared.
Sailor Saturn wins the mini-challenge.
Secured the mini-challenge win? I was prepared. Now, I hope this sets me on the path to greatness. Having lip-synced for my life 3 times consecutively, I am the first queen in cartoon drag race history to do so. But this week, things are going to change.
Lola congratulates Saturn on her mini-challenge victory and sincerely apologizes for mistakenly calling her Sailor Moon again. Saturn accepts the apology, cautioning her not to repeat the mistake. Candace interjects, and tells Lola that she apologizes to Saturn for the name mix-up, but not to Musa, whose expensive outfit was ruined. Lola counters, stating firstly, Saturn is her friend, unlike Musa, and secondly, it was Saturn who ruined the outfit, not her, she merely convinced her. Candace shakes her head in disapproval. An argument ensues when Lola tells her to shut up. Kronk attempts to calm the situation again, but Lola dismisses the need for peacemaking. Candace retorts that Lola should leave, to which Lola laughs, assuring Candace she'll be gone before her.
She'd already had hers.
My queens, get ready to unleash your inner glam squad because it's makeover time. Do you have what it takes to join the Cartoon Drag Race Hall of Fame? Well, you better get ready. We have company. Now good luck and don't F it up.
Company? Who is coming? Is it the eliminated queens? I hope so. I get to see my friend Kenny again.
Gwen inquired of the queens who they thought might be arriving. Lola stated she didn't care, to which Candace responded, telling her not to be a bitch as it was just a question. Lola scoffed at Candace. Kronk expressed hope that it would be the eliminated queens, while Musa wished for former queens and her sister Stella. Saturn hoped for Sailor Moon, prompting a giggle from Lola. When Saturn asked what was amusing, Lola replied with a nonchalant wish to meet the real Sailor Moon.
It sure looks different when I was here last.
Oh my god, is that Starmie? The Starmie, like season 1 winner? I am starstruck right now.
Ahoy Queens, your former guest judge and season 2 winner is back.
Ugh, not this loser again.
Did somebody call for an icon?
Wow, Disney royalty in the house. I love Bleakley. I'm glad she's here.
The fiercest queen in far, far away has come home.
I was expecting Sailor Moon, but Doris, people don't talk about her much. She's the first trans winner we have and she's a legend.
The Mode Squad has arrived and she's taking a little break from hosting Yzma's drag race.
Oh my god, Yzma, Pure Family has walked in. My heart is full of joy. I needed this.
It feels like I was only just here. Your favorite winner is back, bitches.
Oh great, she's here, the Queen Bee, the Heather Show. But she did calm down a lot during the end of her season. She's probably shocked to see me here.
As the winner of the mini-challenge, Sailor Saturn, you will assign the pairings. Sailor Saturn informs RuPaul that the queens appear to be standing in her preferred order. Lola turns to Saturn and asks, Mr. Smithers, is she serious? Saturn affirms, stating it's Lola's consequence for calling her Sailor Moon. Lola responds with an eye roll. Heather laughs, urging Saturn to drag her once more, then glances at Gwen and remarks that it's going to be like the old times, followed by a giggle.
Oh yay, not anyone but her. I actually want to have a good time being back here, and I fear I will not, being around Lola especially after our untucked moment.
Lola and Saturn start the makeover of Mr. Smithers and Doris into their drag sisters. Doris inquires why Saturn chose her over recent winners like Heather and Yzma. Saturn expresses admiration for Doris's performance in her season and reassures her that she deserved the crown. Doris, moved to tears, is comforted by Saturn and Mr. Smithers. She shares how she's been heavily criticized online by fans who felt Bugs Bunny and Leela were more deserving. Mr. Smithers empathizes, having faced similar backlash from those who supported Roger. Lola admits to Mr. Smithers that she was among the queens who sent him hateful messages. Mr. Smithers, unsurprised, hears Lola's apology for her past actions and her regret over their untucked confrontation. She offers a hug. Mr. Smithers, questioning her sincerity, listens as Lola explains her frustration over her low ranking after coming off her high placement that week, which led her to lash out rather than heed his advice. Accepting her apology, they move forward with the makeover challenge. As the queens come together for their makeovers, Yzma expresses pride in Kronk's progress. Kronk acknowledges the journey's difficulty and reveals he's been critiqued only once in 7 episodes. Yzma, surprised yet assures Kronk that his victory is imminent. Candace, starstruck by Pleakley, can't believe she's collaborating with her in the challenge. Pleakley reminisces about her last competition 7 seasons ago, including All Stars. Starmie, overhearing, shares a laugh with Pleakley, reflecting on her own experience from the first season. Musa joins in, admiring Starmie and feeling honored to work with her. Starmie acknowledges the changes since her reign, noting the show's increased budget. Gwen inquires about Heather's friendship with Lashana, to which Heather affirms their close bond. Heather questions Gwen's absence from the local scene. Gwen tells her she prefers her own space over public performances. Heather warns Gwen of the missed opportunities for growth and queries her challenge wins. Gwen admits to none, prompting Heather to encourage her to strive for victory, promising to help Gwen achieve her first win. During a break from the makeover, Heather inquires if anyone is concerned for their partners, receiving no response. Pleakley commends the competing queens on their excellent performance, anticipating difficult judging ahead. Starmie turns to Yzma, asking how she would judge, given she hosts her own franchise. Doris, surprised, questions Yzma about her show. Yzma confirms, proudly announcing Yzma's Drag Race on YouTube, now in its 2nd season, to cheers from the group. Yzma expresses how delightful the reunion has been and suggests competing again. Heather declares she won't return to compete, citing her track record being the best of the winners. Mr. Smithers humorously accuses her of favoritism. When asked if they would compete again, Mr. Smithers eagerly agrees, eager to redeem himself after being dubbed the worst winner by Lola. Starmie agreed, stating it's been a very long time since she competed and the fans barely remember her being on a season. Doris and Pleakley also show interest in competing again. Yzma adds she would consider it if her schedule allows. The producer announces the end of the break. Musa slayed the challenge.
I had a blast working with Starmie. She has given me so many tips not just for the competition but in life. I think I could even secure a 4th win tonight. We had fantastic feedback from the judges.
I haven't missed a beat. Slaying a challenge, what's new from me? I had a great time working with Musa and being around all these queens.
Sailor Saturn, Gwen, Candace, Kronk and Lola had a great performance.
This is going to be a tough job for the judges. We all did great. I'm praying for a win.
Welcome to the judges panel. First, she is our resident judge. She is Michelle Visage, and our extra special guest judge, from Making the Cut, it's Tan France. Now let the judging commence. Musa, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Wow, securing my 4th win and sharing this victory with Starmie, the very first winner, is truly an honor. I believe I am the first queen in a regular season to achieve 4 wins in a single season. Thank you, RuPaul.
Gwen and Kronk, good job, you're safe.
I've made it another week. And I did well this week too. We all did. This was tough. And it was amazing reuniting with Yzma.
Well, Kronk, we may not have won this week, but we have won in our friendship. Great seeing you again. Ciao for now, Mama Ru.
I thought these words would never leave my mouth. Gwen was robbed. I'm over it. TTYL.
This was a tough decision, but Lola, Candace and Saturn, you are the bottom queens. Lola, you are safe.
Low again, thanks Smithers. I take back everything I said. He is still the worst winner, and Roger was robbed. He's such a loser.
That means, Saturn and Candace, you are up for elimination.
Oh Candace dear, I am sorry, I am rooting for you. I hope you slay this lip sync. Disney sisters for life.
Sailor Saturn, I wish you well. We had a great time. This is not the outcome I expected, but you got this, girl.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life.
4 times in a row lip syncing for my life. I cannot believe it. I thought my luck had turned round, but if I have to lip sync my way to the crown, then so be it. Candace, I have sent 3 other girls home and I'm about to send a 4th.
I'm a little scared. She's so ready to send me home. But this is my first time in the bottom, whilst this is her 4th. Girl, this is about to be a show.
The lip sync song is She Works Hard for the Money by Donna Summer. Sailor Saturn had a great lip sync. Candace had a good lip sync. Candace.
Shantae, you stay.
Sailor Saturn.
Sashay away.
Casting off my heels, but my cosmic glow never fades.
This is Untucked.
The queens congratulate Musa on her 4th win and Candace for surviving the lip sync, expressing their gratitude. Candace inquires how Musa feels about being the queen with 4 wins. Musa, in disbelief, expresses her gratitude for each victory, noting that her initial goal was merely to win the Rusical. Lola joins in the applause, suggesting Musa might have one of the best track records in history. Musa thanks Lola but questions her sincerity, recalling the last time she was nice was when Lola sabotaged her dress. Lola pleads to move past that, insisting she's just being kind. Candace, amused, tells Lola it's because she has no allies left. Gwen chimes in, pointing out that the so-called loser club is actually prevailing. Lola retorts, confident she'll be the last queen standing, but Kronk interjects, saying she'll need more wins to ensure that. Lola's glare silences Kronk as she reminds him she at least has a win, something he lacks. Gwen attempts to speak, but Lola cuts her off, stating she has no right to talk without a win. The argument escalates among them until the winners return to Untucked. The queens congratulated Starmie for aiding Musa's victory. Starmie expressed gratitude, feeling an abundance of love from everyone. Candace teased, even from Lola, who responded with a glare. Starmie hadn't spoken to Lola, they were preoccupied with the challenge. Lola wished she'd been paired with Starmie, but ended up with Smithers, who also preferred not to be with her. Heather inquired if they knew each other. Lola explained Smithers was a substitute guest judge for their dance challenge, implying Alyssa Edwards was unavailable. Smithers retorted that RuPaul chose him for his dance expertise. Lola and Heather laughed at this. Yzma intervened, insisting Smithers had a valid reason to be there. Lola apologized to Yzma, respecting her greatly. Kronk shifted the conversation, thanking the winners for being their makeover partners. They bonded until a producer announced it was time to leave, and Lola also exited. The so-called loser club celebrates, and Candace announces that they are the top 4 and that it's time for Lola to leave. Candace adds that she's so rude and disrespectful to the winners who have paved the way for them to even be here. Gwen agrees, doubting Lola can avoid the bottom again next week. Kronk expresses to Gwen his hope that one of them will finally win a challenge the following week. Gwen shares his sentiment, then giggles, suggesting Musa might secure a 5th win. Musa chuckles in response, modestly saying she believes the win will belong to one of them, as they all bond over their cocktails.
Hey squirrel friend, when one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.